Call this meeting to order. Let the record show. All council members are present except for Hieronymus. Will begin. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. I have no additions to the agenda. Does anybody else? Is there a motion to approve? Second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. In your packet are the minutes of the meeting of June 15, 2026. Any additions, corrections, or questions? Because of the time. Yeah, I would just think special. Oh no. Sorry. Normal, a normal kind of stuff. All right, that then stands approved as printed. We'll move on then to the claims. And there was the second sheet there.
That 85,889, that's the term of like 6/1 through 5/31 for our property. That's actually less than budgeted. It was a 2% decrease in premium for property and liability and auto. The
Insurance
major. That one.
Oh.
So that
We
was
trust.
great. And then comp was lower as well. So
How about that?
surprising.
What is this Dairyland Power Cooperative?
Dairyland Power Cooperative is the printing company we use. It's a subsidiary of not Great River Energy, but it's a co-op of co-ops basically, and they're based out in Wisconsin. And because of our connection with the electricals, Nobles Cooperative Electric kind of got us in to be able to use them. They are very cheap and fast and easy. Basically, direct mailings. What I do know. So that one specifically is the
utility 1924.
Oh, that must just actually be the description of previous one. That one is actually for everybody who does not have natural gas and is a utility customer of Slayton Water and Sewer.
Oh, yeah.
Got a letter that says, "Hey, you can sign up for natural gas through us now." Moratorium.
Invitation or
Yes.
notification.
Printing is printing division of
Okay. Any other questions? Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Anything for notices of communications?
Good conference.
It was.
report.
The mini sessions were more engaging than usual. I would feel like they have been for the last few years. It's my opinion. You and I went to the same ones one or two times, but not all of them.
Yeah, we're like different time slots. I went to one of them that was different from you on using social media and not so much focusing on like policies and stuff like that, but more about how to engage your staff and whatnot like that.
Telling the story.
Yeah, telling the story, I think is what I call it.
At the same
Show it,
time,
don't say
there
it.
was one that was misinformation on social media and message boards and all that. So went to a data center one. I went to what ended up being an advertisement for Sourcewell, basically, which we're already a member of. It's a cooperative purchasing organization, but it was still beneficial, even though it was kind of a infomercial, if you will, because their capabilities of what they offer in terms of tracks, they have way more than I do. So save some dollars there. Free membership for that organization. That's why we wanted fire teams.
The opening speaker was, I thought she was really good about the, we're supposed to have, was it level 5 and up?
Since civil language scale, yeah,
Mhm.
1 through 7.
Yeah. The what was taught shouldn't be surprise to anybody, when you tell someone you need to be wiped off the face of the earth, that's probably not gonna do well in terms of, getting favor or getting them to come on board with something. It seemed like pretty basic stuff, but it's stuff you hear people saying more now than I don't know what it is. I just feel like after everybody got cooped up during COVID, a lot of,
Nobody has a filter.
yeah, everybody just, you know,
Social media in general, people,
yeah.
things online that they would never say to someone.
And well, the thing is now they do say it to someone's face.
To some extent.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's.
Try. James,
Mhm.
the Maria Shriver's brother, Ted, right?
Ted, I think, yeah.
One of Bender Hall.
Yeah, the
Oh, it looks like a Kennedy. Well, it's
marketplace, is that what they call it? It's a trade show. Trade show thing. Yeah.
yeah, we're good.
That
I
and they,
recommend driving around downtown Rochester if you don't.
well, it's a pedestrian affair.
When your city has to have literally their own marketing campaign for the construction season, which is like detours to destinations or detours to dreams or some place no one knows where to go. It's,
They had Thursdays on
it's
Third going on.
complicated down there to begin
Yeah.
with. And you,
Yeah. Then
it's a nightmare.
and then you throw in there Thursdays on Third where they shut down, like blocks for that. Cheryl was going to go someplace and she realized she couldn't get her car for the rent. So, but yeah, good conference, good weather, really good networking. I thought. That one of the things that I thought was a neat thing we kind of did a little bit last year, that county meeting. Um, I really think that would be a good idea to do something like that again, um, like in June or early August, like meet with some county officials, school, other cities and whatnot in the county, to see if we're thinking about some of the same things and maybe coordinating and it being time to contemplate for the budget. And like, great. I was thinking about talking to the county about that again. I had brought it last month and I had never heard back from anybody. So, anything else for notices and communications?
Negative.
How about on pending there? I think if anybody hasn't been over there, there's a foundation in for Wonderworld. That looks good.
I have no updates under any of the pending items.
What's our time frame on 34th Street?
Great question. So that is enough. So got a MnDOT kickoff meeting scheduled for next Monday with and the MnDOT people myself, and then the real schedule starts. We're looking at a roll right into designs, hopefully on the 20th of July. We have a design proposal from SEH, not SEH, DGR, and pass that through, and then Scott can get working on that, and then we're looking at spring, summer of 2027 construction. So earlier the better. We'll be well poised. We'll have a whole season to design and whatever. So. Yeah, it's going to be a bureaucratic process every single step of the way because they put the geo bond money into MnDOT's LRIP fund, and then because it's LRIP fund, they do that because they don't have to create a whole separate fund. Then they can track it. The processes are there for them. But what that does is that we can't be the fiscal sponsor for our own money. It's the same since the 28th Street sidewalk grant, where the county, unbeknownst to the county, unbeknownst to me, is going to be the fiscal agent again for this $2 million. So further made more fun by the fact that Mr. Groves, as of last Thursday, is retired. And so there'll be a brand new county engineer, and eventually that will walk from this fairly impactful project for us. So what we did, this was actually Randy's fantastic idea, is that he had heard of a alternate project sponsor process where basically usually every single thing has to be run through the county. The work verifications, the prevailing wage, the OSHA stuff, the checks, grant reimbursements, everything. At the end of the day, the grant reimbursements and the in and out of the money will have to be with the county, but everything else, the design, the contracts, everything but the money will be through us. That would this explicit letter that Scott signed on to and I signed on to, and Dot approved it and said, "Yep, that's fine. We understand." The county wants to be more hands off on this one, which is fine with me and fine with DGR and fine with the county. So we'll make things. Because what happened last time was that Randy nor I really knew that's how 28th Street was supposed to be too until they being county, got audited by MnDOT, and they got their hands slapped a little bit because everything was in our name and not the county's name. And we battled hard on it. It didn't affect the government at all because we did nothing. But truly, they did nothing wrong either, but the guys admitted that they did. And yeah, so we avoided that.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Should we put the building on here for pending?
We should. Thursday. That'll be very interesting. See what happens there. Gone down the road, I'll say 25% on a few different funding scenarios, but I'm not going any further until we get the bids in. That's if it's $3 million, then obviously we're going to be out of question. And if you go any further down the road, and if they're favorable, then we can some of the like already have been done. So, we don't know what to think. We're hearing from some industry experts that you guys are crazy for your, less than $1 million idea. That's a pipe dream. And we hear from local people that's like, oh my gosh, this is the easiest thing. It's the most straightforward project in the world. It should be fine. So I don't know. There's a lot of plant holders. A lot.
Yep.
So that's a good thing usually.
Got anything else put on there?
Nope.
All right, we'll move on to unfinished business. That's update on the treatment.
I'm Weston tonight. So we got one of those, the first 25 horse pump that we ordered from Quality Flow is in. Installation went very well, easier than expected, and is functioning at peak performance. So lead time that they got Weston this morning actually was 4 to 5 weeks, and so tomorrow Weston's going to pull the trigger on ordering that second 25 horse, which, as a reminder for everyone, we had kind of a pre-approval through council, and so just we'll do that, and same exact make, model, specs, and everything, and then the third pump is a 15 horse, and that's one of the old ones yet, and that's working just fine. So with 2 brand new ones, I don't see a need to get a brand new third one at this time. So, no action needed, just
Update.
it up.
All right, great. Let's then move on to new business, and we have an application, a couple applications for some liquor licenses.
2 separate motions needed. So the first one will be for an on sale and Sunday liquor license effective 8/1/2026 through 3/31/27 through Left Bank Ventures LLC, which is going to DBA as Left Bank Cafe. This is going to be the coffee shop / Mexican restaurant that is right next door here. Everyone at City Hall's very excited for it, and they've been doing a ton of work in there. EDA provided them some funding to do flooring and electrical and drywall and do Ansel system for the fire suppression and all kinds of good stuff. So they want to be open for the fair, so there might not be much before that. They're down to the wire, but they're working like they're crazy and painting outside this weekend even.
Yeah, they were working all weekend.
So, I haven't been in there since flooring and drywall, but I kind of imagine it's pretty darn good. So this one will be contingent. Payment has already been received and cleared, but we do make this contingent upon the initial investigation that we have to do. We did some background, not full checking thing. Some of that through the community flooring, so feel pretty safe that the liquor license investigation is not going to reveal anything.
I would move to approve that application.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. And then we have the temporary one for the fair.
A annual request for the Ag Society / Fair Board for a 7-day permit and recommend approval of that.
We have a motion?
So moved.
Second? Any further discussion? Not all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Our last item is regarding declaring property at 2719 Mill Street as surplus.
So I think that'll be the only action item tonight. Then I'll do some more homework. Blake called me when he said he wasn't able to be here, gave me his opinion. Nobody would be a fan of this bring into the wrong hands, having the environment situation. And so, what can we do to prevent the process to prevent that? Whether it be some sort of deed agreement, we've done that before. What I told him on the phone was that it was a little bit different situation of the house on Broad that Trevor has now, and now in such a state of affairs, it's easy to put in a deed that within a certain amount of time it would be compliant with the minimum maintenance ordinance. This house on Mill, by fixing a few of the windows and taking the boards off the doors, would be compliant. And that's not really the true mission of what we're going after. So we got to be a little creative there on how we make sure the house is either, one, demolished if that's what someone wants to do, so be it, or the foundation may be a little suspect there. First step would be declaring the property surplus.
Thoughts on that? No, on our field trip we had discussed this. When was that? A year ago or?
Closer to 2 now.
Okay.
The match is gone.
That's not. Tested the house and the garage before the kids went in there, the MCC kids. Said demolish the garage before they even finished it.
It's been a problem for any future habitant owner anyway.
Yeah, I guess I'd make the recommendation that we put it to surplus, that way we've got options open and keep on.
Is there a second?
Second that.
Further discussion, and I take it then we'll need to investigate how we can
Yeah, I want to ask.
hear that.
Yep, both procedurally, and then I also want to ask Weston because Blake brought up well, could we just kind of go the nuclear route and prevent any undesirable getting it by just demolishing it ourselves.
I'd say that nothing. We're not out anything by getting a price to take it out.
Mm-hmm.
We can take us 2 days to prove all this.
Yeah, it's very small.
Right.
So Wes gets both of us.
Yeah.
All right. Is that all the discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Right.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. No further business or motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second? Second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Meeting adjourned 18:21.